My name is Al Turner, and I love J. Ross TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is a treat for me, y'all. Anytime my boy Big Al in the loop, y'all. He in town tonight with Kim and Maze, y'all. They at the Tom Joyner thing at Schaefer's Arena, man. But, man, this cat Al, man. I was getting texts, Al, from Memphis, all over the country saying, Al, killing with Will Downey, man. And what kind of bass is that? So you was playing your what? Your Sadowski?
Sadowski.
Talk about that Sadowski. Hold on, y'all. Hold real quick. Look who walking in, y'all.
Oh, man.
We got Big Bird here.
This is bass royalty right here.
Hey, y'all, that's Larry Kimpel, Barrett Williams from bass player for Maze and Frankie Beverly.
What's up, bro?
We gonna get to Larry in a minute. What's up, Larry?
What's up, brother?
Hey, man, I got some pig knuckles in the car and some chitlins.
Oh,
Man, please. You trying to kill him? You trying to kill us?
We have to work tonight.
Well, yeah.
We got to work.
Man, but both of y'all done lost weight, man. Look at that. What you lifting weights?
Man, no, this is not eating. You know, no.
He's like not eating.
Hey, man, you know we hitting that age, man.
Okay.
Yeah, man, you got to eat right, man.
All right. Hey, Al, so let's talk about that Sadowski, man. What made you pick Sadowski anyway over your Ken Smith?
You know what? I've had, like, over the years, I've had several Sadowski basses.
Yeah.
And, you know, just to have something different.
Yeah.
Because everybody that, you know, I work with a few different people. And
right.
Everybody wants what they want. So that particular bass is more like a Fender style bass.
Yeah.
So when I started doing some record dates for Will, I actually used that bass on it. And so he liked it, and so I use it when I work with them live as well.
Say, do you get to determine which bass you use, or is the song or the artist might say we want Fender or your Smith?
Yeah, sometimes I just did a session. A guy wanted a Fender.
Yeah.
So I brought my P bass. I got a '59 P bass.
Straight up.
That my boy gave me last year, man, for my birthday, and it's incredible, man.
Hey, well, send it to me. Let me check it out in the basement, and we might send it back.
Yeah, absolutely. You get it tomorrow. I'll ship it out overnight. Tonight.
Yeah. So the feel of the Sadowski as opposed to the Ken Smith, I know the feelings have to be the same. So, like, have you ever been on a gig playing your Sadowski and you heard the Smith in your mind?
No.
Or so you got them all figured out in your head?
They're different. They're totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different sound. It's a different sound and a different feel.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know, no, I don't get confused on that.
Yeah, but I noticed on your new album you playing that Smith.
I play both. Actually, I played that. I played the Sadowski on some stuff, and I played that Fender, the P bass on.
So when you're doing your own songs, how do you determine it? You know, you write a song.
The song.
Yeah.
And I'll play some electric upright on the record too. So it just depends on the song and what kind of sound I want.
Yeah.
But most of the melodies, like if I play like a lead bass kind of thing, I'll use a Smith 6-string, that stuff.
But like, all right, so you out with your own band. You know, you got your videos up, everybody checking you out. You killing as usual.
Not enough.
Well, you got to dig in, Big Al. But all right, so when you
I'm gonna come to St. Louis, man. I know you connected.
Man, only thing I'm connected to is White Castles, man. But no, Al. So like when you soloing on your own stuff, like what do you see? I mean, like you have your eyes closed, you're like in another zone. Are you seeing like colors? You know, you expounding on the creativity.
Now you're getting deep, man.
What do you see, Al?
You know what? I don't know if I see anything. I try to hear, you know, certain things. I don't, you know, I've never thought of it from a visual perspective.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe I should. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I try to play what I hear, you know, and what I think fits the song.
Yeah.
You know?
So, like when you, like, I'm trying to get this, man, so cats be wanting to know, man. You know, y'all cats on the main stage, y'all killing, man. Everybody wants your spot, you know, as far as,
really?
You know what I mean, man. They see themselves in, no, Larry, you know what I'm saying.
Really?
They see themselves in you guys.
You know what?
What's that?
And not just in music. You know, it's always something when you look at somebody else's situation. It's like, wow, I want that.
Right.
But you know, there's a lot that goes with that. You grass may look greener, but it takes a lot more water to keep it green.
I like that one.
So, you know, a lot of things, man. I think everybody has something that they're great at.
Yeah, I believe
and
that.
The most important thing in life is to find what that is. Most people never experience that. Most people never know what they're really great at. Trying to emulate or do something that somebody else is doing.
I feel that.
And it took me a long time to realize that you have to go inside and tap into that.
Yeah, but how do you do that, Al? How do you get to that? How do you find yourself?
Yeah, it's a lot of soul searching, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's good at something. You're a great example yourself. I heard
Great
your
at talking
interview.
crap.
Well, I wasn't going to say that, but yes.
What, dude?
But no, but what that is that you have a personality where you connect with people, and it's created this whole thing, right?
Right.
That you've been doing. I remember when you were first getting started.
That's right.
And Larry as well.
That's right.
So you have created this thing based on
Talking crap.
talking crap, right? And like you said, I saw your interview. You said, people were like, man, you suck and all that.
Right.
But the main thing is that you believed in what you were doing.
Right.
And that's it in a nutshell. You got to believe in whatever it is that you're great at, but you got to find that. And everybody has something that they're great at.
Hey, man, well, shoot, ain't nothing even to say after that, Al. You scared the hell out of everybody with that one.
So the interview's over.
I'm just saying, man, you scared the hell out of most musicians who trying to come up.
No.
When they see this, they gonna be like, man, Al done found his, but how do I find mine?
I'm still searching. But I know what it is. I'll put it.
But yeah, Al, you on the main stage already. You got your own CDs out. You playing, man. So I'm kind of at a loss, man. You don't know who. You know who you are, but I don't understand like the deepness of what you're trying to say, though.
It's not deep. It's simple. It really is.
Yeah.
The way that we learn. Well, I'll speak for myself.
Right.
When I first started playing bass guitar, I didn't take lessons. I basically learned by putting on records, which a lot of musicians have the ability to do that, right? Which is a gift in and of itself. And I can't tell you. I can think back to when I got a bass guitar, but I can't tell you is the exact time, date, or whenever I even knew how to tune the thing, because I didn't have anybody to guide me. I didn't take lessons or anything, right? But eventually, I started picking up things from records and learning how to play songs by ear. And it wasn't until many years later that I really started taking lessons and learning how to read and all that kind of stuff, right? So I knew once I started playing that, and we talked about this in an earlier interview, I'm sure. I saw myself on a big stage performing in front of thousands of people.
In your mind.
Well, not in my mind. That was,
A vision.
That was my vision, man. I guess it is mine.
Yeah.
But, that was what I saw in myself. And that was something that I pursued, even, when my dad was like, yeah, that's a nice hobby. You know what I mean?
Right.
So people can't really see what your dream or what your gift is a lot of times, So, and once I started to do things, then they said, oh, this guy's serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, it just, I work very hard, at trying to be the best that I can be. But what I want to say is that, learning from records by ear and everything, you're basically taking something or learning something from somebody else, emulating what they did, right?
Right.
And you create this thing, you listen to a bunch of different people over the years, you eventually create something within yourself. So at some point, I said I got to stop listening to all these other guys trying to emulate what they're doing, because I'll never be them.
Yeah.
If they want that, they're going to hire that guy. So I have to find something that I can say that's mine, you know, where somebody will say, okay, I want to hire you because of that.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, you know what I mean? And I still work on that. I'm still working on it. But that's the key. We like our heroes for a reason. You know, when I first heard Stanley Clarke, I'm like, man, you know, but you think about it. Who does Stanley sound like? You know what I mean? He sounds like Stanley Clarke.
That's right.
Now, I guarantee you, Stanley, when you talk to him, he'll say, well, I listen to so-and-so. I listen to so-and-so. I listen to so-and-so. Everybody listens to somebody, but at some point, you know, you have to try and dig in and find out what your voice is.
Gotcha.
It's just like if I call you and you pick up the phone, I know it's you immediately by your voice.
Mm-hmm.
And musically, that's all I'm saying. Everybody you have to have a voice. You know, if you don't have a voice, then, you know, it's just like, you know, for example, you know, with the smooth jazz saxophone radio thing. There's a lot of saxophone players, but there's only a handful of saxophone players that I can identify by their sound or their voice. You know what I mean? Larry, I can tell when I hear Larry playing.
Oh yeah.
On a record or live. Period.
Yeah.
I can tell.
He got his voice.
And I've been a fan of Larry's forever.
Oh man.
Okay? Forever, for a very long time. I'm not just saying this. I'm being very honest and truthful about it because.
And likewise here too.
Yeah.
I can tell out as well.
You know, and there's something to that, man. You know, because, you know, I mean, I'll never be a Victor Wooten. I'll never be a Jocko or Stanley Clarke because that's their gift. That's what they tapped into. That, and they nurtured that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, whatever it is, man, you know, like again, I'm just giving advice. This is something that I learned over the years, and I got it now. I understand that, you know, and I won't compromise. That's the thing. Whatever it is, just like you, when Kat said, man, you sound like crap, or your ideas of doing this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I'm glad you feel that way.
Delete.
Well, no, that encourages me.
Right.
It encourages me because it tells me I'm doing the right thing. You know? And that's being yourself. You know, when you can be yourself, no compromise, no apologies, you're on to something, man.
Yes, sir.
As crazy as, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna get into politics.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
I'm not going there. But you know, the thing is that you got to step out on faith, you know, and realize what God has given you, nurture that, and just do it.
Okay. All right, y'all. That's my dude Al Turner. Y'all, he in St. Louis, hitting with Kim tonight, music director. They gonna blaze it with Frankie Beverly and Mays for the Tom Joyner throwdown, y'all.
Mays is
oh yeah,
these cats, man. It's
Yeah.
musical royalty, right?
yeah. But before we get to Larry, I want to thank my boy Al. Man, Al been looking out for me for at least 13 years, maybe even longer, and helping me with my J. Ross TV dreams from the beginning, y'all. I mean, when I first met Al, I had to call him about some Ken Smiths. He ain't gonna remember this. I pretended like I was gonna buy one of his Ken Smiths just so I could meet him.
You didn't have to do that.
Hey, but you
I
know,
do remember that.
right? But when you first started off like what I was doing, man, it was hard to get an interview, man. It was hard to get footage. So just want to thank you.
It wasn't hard.
No, you hooked me up once it came in.
Absolutely.
But that was 14 million viewers ago and 7,300 videos. This J. Ross, y'all. We out. Peace.
J. Ross TV.